Hello. Hi. So I'm gonna make an island tour here, for my Animal Crossing New Horizons island. This is my March 2020 release date island. I've not reset it ever. I'm gonna keep it forever. At least I hope so. And this is it. I thought I'd give a tour because a few people seemed interested in it, when I mentioned it on stream. And, yeah, I thought it was fitting because I just made that Animal Crossing video on my main channel. Also, thanks for watching that. That's my most viewed video, or not most viewed, but best performing video I've ever made, which is kind of funny because I mainly make Pokemon videos, but I'm happy. I'm very pleased it did so well, and I'm really happy about the comments. But yeah, I thought I would make a video showing you my original island, my first ever island. I haven't really made many islands. I have one other Switch, but yeah, this is my March 2020. So here's a tour. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing too special. But yeah, here we go. Alrighty, I don't know how people do island tours, but I'm just going to start in my airport as if you just got here, right? Like you're visiting. So this is my airport. It's yellow. I've never cared about the color of my airport before, but it is yellow. And this is my flag that I probably just downloaded somewhere back in March 2020. I did not make it, and I wish I could credit the artist. I have no idea where I got it. But this is the entrance, probably the area I've sauced up the most on my island. Something I'm really happy that I did is whenever I first got the game back in March of 2020, as I've said a million times, I took a screenshot of what my map looks like, and I'll throw it up on the screen here. I took a picture of my map, original map, what my island looked like when I got it. I don't know why I did that. I think it was a trend on Twitter or something at the time. But yeah, so you can kind of see what my island looked like before I got terraforming and all that stuff. It's really cool. But yeah, so this is what my island looks like now. I have a really fun cast of characters. Jacob is my most recent villager who moved in, and I gotta keep it real. He has gotta go. He has got to go. I can't stand him. But yeah, other than that, I like everybody for the most part. Genji was actually one of my starting villagers. Of the 2 starting villagers you can get, Genji was one of them. And Rocket was my other one. And then my first ever Nook Miles ticket villager that I saw was Apple. I used my first ever Nook Miles ticket, and Apple was on that island, and I took her, and she's still on my island to this day. So these are my OGs, Genji and Apple. Olive is also pretty old. I've had Olive since 2020 for sure. And I believe Biscuit I've had for a while, but I scanned him in. And I've also had Dobby for quite some time. These guys are some old ass villagers, and then these guys are much newer, who I kind of rotate around. Okay, so from the start, let's just walk around a little bit. The beaches, there's nothing on my beaches. My beaches normally actually are for to store flowers and stuff whenever my town gets a little overgrown. But yeah, this is what overgrown is what I just said, by the way. This is what my entrance looks like. I have some, oh my god, the eggs, I forgot. Bunny day is coming. This is what's going on. Yeah, so over here to the left is kind of where my town square is. Yeah, here is just a little bit of what it's looking like. Got a little thing right there, and this is the town square. I don't really, it's not anything too crazy. Something nice though is that these are in bloom. Dobby is here sipping on a latte. There's Jacob. Will somebody come get Jacob and tell him to leave me be? Here are my little my stores. I have some a storage closet here and a little stove there just in case I need to cook something or grab something from my closet. And then here's my resident services. Nothing too special here. Cephalobot, my literal king. Better eat that lollipop. Serving on that bench with that lollipop. So over here, nothing too special. I like this little pond though. But yeah. Have a little DIY thing going on right there. Just a lot of stuff I terraformed. I just kind of added. Oh, purple tulips. That's fun. Just a bunch of little terraformed vibes going on. Made this little picnic area. Super, super overgrown. I always accidentally, this area gets super overgrown. Some crops. You know the vibes. This turtle makes me really sad. I should save him. And you know what? I will. Be free, my king. Enjoy. Okay. So, again, the beach. Here's Bam. Bam's house is on the beach. I don't really know what's going on with Bam's house. He has a little thing right here to enjoy with no chair. And you know what? He probably wouldn't use a chair anyway because he's always working out. So, whatever. We got just plain-ass beach, a little lighthouse moment going on. More just random terraform moments. A little coffee spot. Super overgrown. At least the weeds don't look too bad in this game. Here's like a little area with my green mums that took forever. Cephalobot is he's gonna climb that vine, surely. This is what I like to call Diva Street. It used to be Diva Street until Jacob moved in. Now the vibes are honestly bad. But before Jacob was here, it was Diana. But I let Diana go, and it was the Divas. It was Anka, Diana, and Apple. So Diva Street. No longer though because Jacob's here, but that's okay. We're gonna get him out of here as soon as possible. But yeah, those are some fun little villagers. Here's a fun little street thing I got going on. I'm so happy that all the bushes are blooming. We have nothing going on back here. Absolutely nothing besides this egg tree. And we climb over this bridge here and we go over to the right. This is where Genji lives, and it's a little overgrown in some places, but yeah, I've made Genji's little... Oh my god, he's here. Oh my god, I was not expecting this for my little town tour. Hippity hoppity, skippity, why are you here? This is only the second time I've ever interacted with Zipper. I have never, since April of 2020, I have never talked to him since. Can I get out of this? Oh my god, he's still talking. I do kind of feel bad for Zipper. But whatever. Okay, anyway. Here's Genji's home. And then right up here is where Dobby lives. Something I really love to do with the pumpkins is just kind of like, once it's no longer Halloween, you just flip them over and then it's fine. But yeah, Dobby lives there. He is neighbors with Genji over there. And then my house is actually right up here. I need to check my mail, but yeah, there's my house. I can show you a little tour of the indoor and the house inside later. It's nothing too special. We got more paths going on over here. Just a bunch of flowers. Again, I really let this place get a little overgrown, if I'm keeping it honest. And then we go up here, and this is where things are gonna start getting a little tough, a little bad. I have all my Zodiac items over here. I don't really know why. I just put them all out here. I guess I just wanted to visualize them, and I just have not moved them since. It's sometimes so tricky to get on this. Okay, I did it. All right, my museum is up here. As you can see, this is not decorated at all. There's Biscuit, my king. Oh, somebody dropped a book. So much drama happening. Yeah, the museum is not decorated at all. I've never... The top part of my island is, like, really bad. Fun fact, I hid all of my fossils back here so that I didn't have to, like, keep digging them up every day. I was really tired of digging them up. But yeah, there's the museum. My museum, is also 100% completed, which is really fun. A bit of a grind. So, here's where Biscuit lives. I have this fun little, I don't know, river thing I made right there. And then Biscuit lives right here. I have that little bone welcome sign on his door. And then over here is where, oh my god, dude, everybody is on the island today. This is where, what the hell is his name? Cephalobot lives. Cephalobot just kind of, I don't know, man, the vibes are weird. He just lives there. And then I have this little farm area over here. This is, I started this and then never finished it, and truly never finished this top part of my island. Sorry for all the cracks in the ground. I believe those are just eggs and stuff. Down here is where, you know, the red stuff will happen, but I made it like a little beach, cozy beach thing going on. But yeah, this is my garden or my little farm area. Over here, I believe, is where I was trying to breed golden roses. Yeah, good times. It's just super overgrown. There's literally nothing on this terraformed part. There's nothing on the second level. just weeds and black roses and vibes. And the vibes are kind of bad. All right, so when we go down here, this is where Kiki lives. I love Kiki. She was a random autofill villager. Like, I didn't villager hunt for her or anything, so it was super exciting when I saw Kiki moving in. But yeah, she lives right there. We're back to where the kind of like center square area is. But if we go down here, just more kind of terraformed areas right up there. We got some art, you know, hanging out. And this is where Olive lives. I love Olive so much. Once I get her picture, I'll probably let her move away, even though she's been here for a really long time. But I'm trying to get better about letting villagers move away because if I don't, I'm never going to have any change on my island. But yeah, so there's like a little phone booth and a little chair thing right there. That's pretty hidden from the trees. This down here, there's really not much going on. I don't know why these look like that. But again, I do not be decorating my beaches at all. Here's my campsite. We have a villager. Dude, so much is happening today. This is crazy. Oh, Kid Cat. That's exciting. That's a fun villager. I would love for you to replace Jacob. We'll be back. Okay. So yeah, up here, just some more little tents. I tried to decorate the beach, but I low-key failed. And yeah, more beach. Nothing too exciting going on the beach again. Never been one to decorate my beach. I do have a sand castle up here. And this king. He has been here for so long. Look at him go. He's just free, moving around. He's never moved. It's a fun little... What is this, like a Raja Brook or something? Yeah, I don't really decorate my beach. But yeah, that's my island. On like, you know... On the outside. An island is outside, yes. That's my island. But I can go show you my house right now. But yeah, nothing too special. Nothing too crazy. I don't have any like insane builds on my island that will like lag things out. Kiki is wearing a Christmas sweater, and sometimes with her Christmas sweater, she will wear a New Year's hat. So that's fun. But yeah, so that's what's going on here. Nothing too crazy. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think I showed everything. Yeah, I believe I did. So, yippee. Hello, Adobe. Let's go look at my little house real quick, and then that'll be it. All right, there might be cockroaches, so please don't judge. Okay, also, one of my least favorite things about this game is that villagers can come in, and it's just so annoying. I hate it so much. But this is my living room. Nothing too crazy or exciting going on in here. There are the walls. I don't think I'm even tall enough to reach that. I am, just kidding. Yeah, nothing too special, nothing too crazy. I love this song. What is this song called again? I think this is KK Bashment. I think this is a newer one. I love it so much. Oh my god, bro. Anka, leave me alone. Truly one of the biggest L's of New Horizons is you can't spend like 6 seconds in your house without somebody coming in. I never said I would have you. Like, this is just so annoying. Okay, so in the back here is where my bedroom is. I have the City song playing because it's just one of my favorite songs of all time. But yeah, this is my bedroom. I got Genji's picture up there. Octavian was one of my first ever villagers, and I have his picture hanging up. And Drago was also another one of my first ever villagers. Have his picture up. But yeah, this is my little bedroom. I really like the vibes in here. This is how I would decorate my bedroom IRL. So some of my favorite little mom sweaters hanging up. Yeah. Okay, over here is my least favorite room, and it's not even close. This is my bathroom. I don't I don't like this room. I mainly just use this room kind of as like a collecting room. Like, I was just trying to collect all like the mermaid furniture and stuff. And then I turned it into a bathroom. I would like to change the vibes. A rug in the bathroom? Like, girl, what are you talking about? But yeah, the vibes in here are kind of awful, and I need to change it eventually. I'll keep the wallpaper though. But yeah, I have never changed my bathroom. One day though, I will. Over here is my kitchen. It's very cozy. You kind of have to squeeze to get around. But yeah, lots of stuff going on in here. Very, very old kitchen stove setup here. I got my espresso machine because, you know, you always gotta have one. And then some gyroids up on the wall. A cute little sink situation. Yeah, and just stuff on the walls. And this fridge does not match the vibe at all, but that's okay. Yeah, this is my cute little kitchen. It's very tiny, very cozy. So my downstairs and my upstairs are both kind of like the same vibe, kind of just like a cozy little hangout space. Downstairs has one of my favorite songs playing of all time, KK Moody. I feel like KK Moody is super underrated. But this is just kind of like a reading area, just like bookshelves, books on the ground, paper on the ground, kind of little study nook thing going on over here. Yeah, just basically like a very bookish area. I got some of my like little museum plaques hung up, Rover's pictures right there, and another gyroid. We got Jack's photo. It's very cozy, very, very cozy in here. And then finally, the upstairs. The vibes up here are a little insane. This is basically just a room for my gyroids, if we're keeping it real. I love the gyroids so much, and I just kind of have them all over the place. These are my bubble bitches, my bubble boys. Yeah, I have all the little Sanrio things hung up on the wall. And yeah, just some guys hanging out. Biscuits pictures up there, just gyroids everywhere. The fun little museum posters that you can get. And yeah, that's basically it. And then these have been sitting out on this table, these two little meals, for years, and they're still hot, which is pretty incredible. I don't think I have any music playing. Yeah, I don't. Let's play a song. Do a little KK jazz moment. I think that the gyroids kind of like sing to the song, right? They're like in tune. I think. I don't know, man. The vibes in here are intense and a little crazy, but yeah, that is my little house, and that's really all there is to show. So yeah, that's it. That is my island. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, nothing too special. I've seen some incredibly beautiful islands. That's something cool about New Horizons is as much as I don't care for the decorating stuff, even though my island is decorated quite a bit. Oh, there are some incredibly talented people and gifted people who are able to make some really, really cool islands. Okay, Cephalobot, thank you. But yeah, that's my island. I love my little town, my little island. I'll never get rid of it, but I should change it up a little bit here and there. But yeah, thanks for watching this. And that's all. Thanks for watching.